Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Sheikh, I think all madhabs and ulama, the Salafiyya agree that Jamia Sahih al-Bukhari and Sahih al-Muslim contain only Sahih narrations and could be trusted and be used for fatwa without the need or worry that it is not from the Prophet ﷺ. My query is about the inhabitants of the hereafter. It was narrated many times in an authentic hadith that the majority of the dwellers in Jahannam are the rich and women. But you added that the scholars are differed in terms of the majority of inhabitants in heaven, and added something on polygamy, and it is that the Muslim
Nasir?
bin Hussein radiallahu anhu, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, among the inmates of paradise, the woman would form a minority.
What is your question, Nasir?
So could you clear your stance on who are the majority of inhabitants in paradise?
Akhi, there is no conflict. What's the problem in having the number of women far greater than the number of men, whether in heaven or in hell? What's the problem in having the number of women in hell more than the number of men, and the number of women in paradise more than the number of men? There's no problem in that. Why do you think out, I wouldn't say even out of the box, why would you think of such thoughts that would only weaken your iman, would put you in distance away from Allah Azza wa Jal? If you believe in the Quran, if you believe in the authenticity of the Sunnah, especially Bukhari and Muslim, as you've stated, then you should say, maybe my logic is wrong, maybe my intellect is wrong. I believe in whatever Allah Azza wa Jal revealed. When you put forward such what you think is a conflict, this means that your iman is weak, or that there is a portion of hypocrisy that is looking forward to come out, which I pray to Allah that this is not the case. So stick with your belief and conviction, and accuse your own understanding and intellect when you are unable to find a solution. But the solution is very easy. Anyone on the streets would say, where in the Quran or in the Sunnah that Allah stated that He created X amount of men equaling to X amount of women? Nowhere. So why do you assume that there have to be equal number, 10 men and 10 women? So now you do the division in hell and heaven. It's none of your business. Allah may have created 10 men and 100 women. So the ratio is 1 to 10. You never know. This is in Allah's hands, not in yours and mine. And this is not something that would draw you closer to Allah, by no means, and Allah knows best.